What is up, everybody? It's your boy Kimbo Pickles here, and today I'm going to be going over what I've been doing, where I've been, and future plans. Okay, so I want to first of all I want to give a shout out to JJ the Trucker. Man, this guy, he has some really good videos. I really appreciate his positive feedback and things that I've been getting. You know, I comment on his videos occasionally, and he's really good about giving some good feedback and stuff. So I really appreciate you. Thank you, JJ. All right, so JJ is with Prime Prime Inc. Trucking company, and hopefully, maybe one of these days I might meet him or something when I'm ever out on the road. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, so I'm going to be explaining orientation for Schneider National. Now, I am not sponsored by Schneider National to do this, and my opinions are my opinions, my views are my views. So whatever I say here could change at any given time. So my experiences are going to be different than yours. All right. So day 0 through day 12. Okay, let's just put it that way. Day 0 through day 12, it's about 2 weeks. And on day 0, you're going to go to the motel. You're going to check in by 3 p.m. Okay, this is from my experience now. I checked in by 3 p.m. I brought some food and stuff with me. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, ramen noodles, if you get the cups of noodles, they're good for a couple of days, but do not rely on those because that will tear your guts up. No kidding. It will hurt you in a bad way. Now, you may be used to them. You may be used to eating them nonstop. I'm not. I eat them occasionally, and that's about it. So make sure, that if there's a Walmart or something close by, go down and get some lunch meat and some bread and some mayonnaise. That's all I got to say. And some sodas, some water, bottled water, stuff like that. That's another thing. Before orientation, I'm going to tell you guys this because you always hear the horror stories about getting sent home and stuff from orientation for this stupid stuff that happens. And I'm not saying the people are stupid. I'm just saying that, bad decisions, if you make a bad decision and you get sent home for it, it's nobody's fault but your own. Okay? All right. So before you go to orientation, don't drink a bunch of caffeinated stuff. Okay? So if you're a coffee drinker like I am, that morning, day 1, try to stay away from the caffeine as much as possible. Drink water, guys. I'm telling you this right now because you're going to have to take a urinalysis. And if you don't drink water, and it comes out like straight yellow, they're probably going to have a conniption fit. I don't know exactly how it is, but I will say this. About 2 weeks before I went to orientation, I went down to get my my medical examination for my CDL, so I can get my restriction moved off my license. I went down, I peed in the cup for the medical examiner, and my test came back that I had too much protein in my urine. So I knew Schneider was going to do another test on me when I got there, so I just prepared myself for it. So if you got too much protein in your urine, it could be a sign of kidney disease or kidney failure later on in life or whatever, according to the medical doctors anyways. So the medical examiner gave me a 90-day card, which was good enough for me to get to Schneider and actually get my medical exam for my 2-year card. So drink lots of water, get all the energy drinks and stuff like that, get that out of your system. Don't drink them while you're there or anything like that. Okay. So you want really clean urine by the time you get to orientation. Okay. As far as the medical side goes. Now, When I say clean urine, I mean urinalysis, okay? So the urine is used for two different tests. It's a test for medical problems and also the test for a drug screen, okay? So just keep that in mind, guys, okay? They also do a hair test, and I don't know how far it goes back, but if you are not clean on that hair follicle test, they will send you home. It's a guarantee, okay? Just keep that in mind. All right, so day one, orientation starts. You're doing paperwork, you're doing medical exams. With Schneider, you don't really have to do a pre-screen as far as lifting objects or trying to get up into the back of a trailer or any of that stuff. Basically, they put these little things all over your body. It's body nodes and stuff, right? And they test your muscle movements and things like that. It's actually pretty cool stuff. It's really, really cool. And then if you pass all that, if you get through all that the first day, I mean, it's going to be stressful as hell. So just to let you guys know that right now, it's going to be so freaking stressful. It was for me because it's just, I'm not used to it. You know, I'm not used to going through that kind of situation like in one day. I should be. I was in the military for 8 years, so I should be used to that kind of stuff, but I'm not. But anyways, so you get through all that, and then they issue your boots, your reflective vests. They bring out the lunch menu, so you can check out the lunch menus and stuff. Paper logs. Guys, you're going to start your paper logs that day. So pay attention. The log book itself has an example that you can use. And man, we were still messing up we were still messing up within the second week, but you know, it is what it is. Technically, you're not going to be using them out on the road anyways because they got electronic logs now. But just in case, you might want to carry a set with you for practice purposes. Plus, it's going to be like all your stuff is going to be like right there, like so close together since you're in orientation. So it's kind of crazy. But anyways, so that was day one. Let's talk about the lunch menu real quick, or food in general. So at the motel, you're going to get a breakfast, and then lunch is provided by the operating center, and then your dinner is on you. Now this is for Schneider National Orientation. Okay, this is where I went. So you're going to get in there, and the first thing in the morning, they're going to give you a lunch menu, and you got like certain choices that you can make. They got a special of the day, and then they've got like fried chicken, baked chicken, and a choice salad. So you have options. You have options. But if you're a vegan, salad is what you go with. Just if you're allergic to anything, make sure you tell them. That way they don't put it in your food. Make sure you're not allergic to anything that they're serving. Okay, so let me talk about the motel food real quick. Some people ate it. I didn't. I brought breakfast bars with me, like little cereal bars. 1 or 2 of those in the morning is fine enough for me. Water throughout the day. Maybe if you're feeling froggy, you can have a soda or something. Try to get something that's caffeine free, like Sprite. If you're looking for that, just a fizz or just a fill of soda, Sprite works great. Okay, no caffeine, still bad for you, but it is what it is. All right. Coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, the motel coffee sucks. I didn't get a good cup of coffee until I came back home, till I came back to the house here. So, man, the day one, I tried to drink the coffee first thing in the morning, and I almost threw up. It was just that nasty. It was that bad. But anyways, okay. So days 2 through 5, you're going to be doing your pre-trips, you're still going to have a little bit of paperwork first thing in the morning, paper logs, stuff like that. You're going to get out there and you're going to do your pre-trips, your driving, your backing, and you're going to do your driving first, and then you're going to go to the yard and you're going to do your backing, and vice versa. It could work either way. Just make sure you keep up with your paper logs and stuff. And for the love of God, guys, please do not try to kill anybody while you're out there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Learn how to drive. All right. Just say that right now. Learn how to drive. So that's days 2 through 5. Day 6, you're going to be in the classroom. You're going to have some videos and tests. Now keep in mind that when you get there first thing in the morning, they're going to give you a lunch menu, and you're just going to go through and you're going to pick and choose what you want. And then later on, when lunchtime comes around, they're going to have a lunch there for you. So keep that in mind. And this is every day except for Sunday. So let's see. Okay, so day 7, which is on a Sunday, I was off, and you still have to keep up with your logbooks. So you gotta like log it off duty. And then days 8 through 9 is where the second week is where they're going to be evaluating you for driving and backing. So you're going to get there. You're going to get there in days 2 through 5. You're going to be driving and backing. But the second week, days 8 through 9, they're actually going to be testing you. So just to keep that in mind, don't hit any curbs. Stay off the sidewalks. Don't hit any pedestrians, cars, signs. Take your turns like you're supposed to. You can take them a little bit wide, but just make sure that you're not hitting anything, because if you hit something, it should be an automatic failure. I ain't gonna say no names. But anyways, so you're gonna go to the backing yard. You're gonna do your backing there. They're still evaluating you. Man, I only got the back like 3 or 4 times the whole time I was there. It's sad. Logbooks. You're gonna keep up with those. You're gonna go to the simulators. They only had one working where I was at. It was pretty cool, but we still took our time, took our turns, and got in it for each scenario. Pretty cool stuff. You guys will like that. It's funny. They play pranks on you when you're doing it. And you're also going to be, on that particular day, you're going to actually slide your tandems. So you're going to learn all about weight when you're sliding your tandems. Days 10 through 12 is going to be classroom, tests, tablets, electronic logs, a safety briefing, and you're going to find out who your training engineer is. So classroom tests, they're still going to have some tests. I'm telling you guys this right now. Read your freaking book. They're going to give you this book that like this thick. Read it. Know it. Learn it. It has everything in there. It's going to be explaining the tablets, the electronic logs, all of that. Read it. If they tell you to do it, do it. Spend time with that book. It's going to become your best friend. All right. So you're not going to actually do any electronic log work per se. You're not going to do it on your own tablet. You're going to do it on their little practice tablets. So they're going to give you like scenarios. You can go in and actually do stuff with the electronic logs and the tablets. Pretty cool stuff. Safety briefing. Make sure you guys are paying attention during that, and don't fall asleep, guys. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. Don't even look like you're falling asleep. If you're fixing to fall asleep, get up, stand up, and walk to the back of the classroom or something. And then also you're not going to meet your training engineer probably on that day. Day 12, which for us was a Friday. The training engineer, you're not going to get to meet them. You're going to see a video probably of them. Some of the training engineers didn't have videos up there, like mine didn't. But they give you a phone number and a time and place to meet your training engineer, so that you can, kind of coordinate with them to know what you're doing next. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. They give you a bag with a bunch of stuff in it. It's got all your connections for your tablet, and a lock, some load straps, some more log books, and I'm trying to think what else they give you in there. I'm not going to open it up right now, but they give you some stuff that's going to help you along the way. So you'll have all that stuff, and they're almost certain you're going to pass with the training engineer, because they wouldn't give you that stuff unless they were pretty damn sure you were ready to go. And that's the reason they weed out the weak ones during the first 2 weeks of orientation. Okay, so with all that being said, I should be meeting my training engineer pretty soon. Yeah, so I'll try to do more of these videos. Oh, that's another thing too, guys. I'm going to tell you guys this right away. If you made it this far into the video, Schneider has a strict policy that while that vehicle is moving, if you are in that driver's seat, and that vehicle is moving, or matter of fact, if the vehicle's running, seatbelt on, you cannot use any kind of electronic device whatsoever. So that means Bluetooth devices, headsets, phones, tablets, computers, nothing. No cameras, no nothing while that vehicle is rolling. Now that's Schneider National's policy. Okay. So when I do my videos and stuff, I'm going to try to do the videos probably outside the truck, something like that, standing on the ground. And it's probably going to be during my off-duty time, like my 10 hours. That way, I don't get busted for driving down the road trying to record, the scenery or anything like that. So I don't want any part of that. So as long as I'm with Schneider, you won't get any rolling videos. Just putting that out there right now. I know that you see all these guys out there with their trucks, different companies and stuff doing videos and stuff. Schneider does not do that. I don't think there's any policy against doing videos, but there's definitely a policy against using like GoPros and things like that while the vehicle is moving. Matter of fact, don't even use it when the vehicle is running, because they want your mind on the road. They want your mind a quarter mile ahead, so you can see everything that's going on. That's what they want. They want you focused on the mirrors and what's going on around you, and that's how that works. Because you're driving a vehicle that could be in excess of 80,000 pounds loaded, and it can be used as a weapon. It really can. It's that big of a vehicle. It's very dangerous. Schneider also, if I'm not mistaken, their trucks are governed at around 63. So 58, 60 mile per hour, it's fast enough, guys. You don't have to go any faster than 60. To be honest with you, you really don't. You're going to get to your destination. You may be a little late. Just call up your dispatch and say, hey, look, I'm going to be a little bit late, and if you could just call ahead and let them know. Just try to manage your time wisely. That's one thing that I'm probably going to have to really buckle down and do. It's just something that I've got to learn. I may be late on a load once or twice. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on. I'm trying to think of anything else that I can tell you about orientation and what you're going to learn. Because you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn so much first 2 weeks. And then, like I said, I haven't been out with my training engineer yet. But I'm hoping that maybe I can do daily videos, while with the training engineer, just not on the truck. It'll be off the truck. It'll be away from the truck. Just to kind of give you guys, updates on my progress and stuff like that. But anyways, if you made it this far into the video, I hope you did enjoy it. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribe button, and more videos are coming in the future. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It's been fun. It's been real. And I'm out.